Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today we're going to be taking a look at the final figure from Wave 3 of the Clone Wars line, and this will coincidentally also be my final review until my 400th video, so that's something to look forward to. Without further ado, I'm going to show you the figure that I'm reviewing today, and that is this one here, the Flamethrower Clone Trooper. Definitely the highlight of this wave in my opinion, and one of the best Clone Wars figures to be released, at least one of the best Clone Troopers anyway. Really do like the overall look of this figure. It looks absolutely awesome. I'll give you a rundown of his pros, cons and features in just a moment. First up, we're going to take a look at the packaging that this guy comes in. I really like the image of the Clone Trooper on the top of the card there. Looks very nice indeed. And on the back you've got a still image from the episode, which again I believe was landing at Point Rain, or possibly even Weapons Factory, not entirely sure. And you've also got an image of the figure there as well, which as you can see he does include some fire that you can wrap around your figures. I'll quickly read to you from the description on the back. A clone trooper uses a flamethrower to fight Geonosian drones. The trooper's squad is battling their way through a cave to reach the rest of the Republic invasion force. Their mission is to wipe out a droid factory manufacturing powerful new weapons. The clone trooper aims his flamethrower at the attacking drones to clear his path. I'm assuming that they replaced a Geonosian with a battle droid on the back of the card, just to make it look a little bit less gruesome. But obviously for those of you that have seen the episode, you'll know that the Geonosians do get slightly burnt. So there we go, that's the packaging. Onto the figure. As you can see, for the most part this guy utilises the Arctic Gear Rex sculpt. He's got the same helmet and torso and the same legs. You'll see that he does have a soft goods Kama this time around there, which does make for added posability. Really nice that they included that. Aside from the weapons and the overall paint job, this guy is exactly the same in terms of articulation. He has a hinged neck, which you can move up and down like that, as opposed to around, which I do quite like. It gives different movement, I suppose. He has ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, swivel wrists, a swivel waist, swivel hips and ball hinged knees. No articulation in the ankles, although this guy doesn't really need it. He does stand up pretty well on his own. For some strange reason, and I mentioned this in the Cold Weather Gear Rex review, the top of the helmet is removable, but I must admit it does look quite stupid without it. It's kept in place with a little stud, and it's nice and tight when it's in place. It doesn't fall off or anything. Same goes for the shoulder pads though, they're removable as well, which again I really don't know why. There's a nice little emblem on his shoulder pad, which looks very cool. And as you can see, he does come with a backpack as well, which again is removable. Now weapons wise, you'll see that obviously he's got the flamethrower in his hands. He also comes with the new sculpt DC-15 rifle, which is painted in black this time round. I do prefer these rifles, they're a lot bulkier and a lot thicker, more stable. Really do like them. And as you'll have seen from the card back, he does come with various fire accessories. This is the first one. This is just a generic firing flame, which can be plugged into the end of the flamethrower to simulate him shooting the flames out, which looks very, very cool. You will need to put this guy on a stand if you want to pose him like this though, because he just becomes front heavy and will fall off any shelf or whatever you display him on. So I do recommend a stand in this pose. Again, a decent look at that. And then of course you've got the second accessory, which is the wraparound flame effect, which you plug in to the flamethrower and wrap around your figures, which again does look very cool and will go hand in hand with the zombie Geonosian figure that's coming out in the next wave of figures. So very, very nice indeed. Again, you will need a stand, although I suppose once this is wrapped around a figure you can just stand them up on their own and they'll hold up pretty well. there he is anyway. That's the Flamethrower Clone Trooper. Before I forget, I can't remember whether I showed you this or not, but just for the sake of me forgetting, I'll show it you again. This is the battle game card and stand that it comes with. Very nice image on there. And of course you get the game dice as well. So all in all, a fantastic figure. Wouldn't mind army building a few of these, but up to now, at least for us in the UK, they've been quite hard to get a hold of. Not many online retailers are doing them, and you know, not many brick and mortar shops are doing them either. Haven't actually found this wave at retail yet, but I'm sure that when I do, I'll be picking a lot more of these guys up for army building. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with some more soon. As I said, it's my 400th video next, and I've got something very special planned for that. If you've read my blog, you've probably got a few clues. And, well, until then, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.